Hi everyone, welcome to SHS Tech Solutions. Previously, we have started a full stack development playlist. In the full stack development playlist, today we are discussing the tutorial 2. Okay, in this tutorial 2, we are mainly discussing about the HTML headings and its attributes, paragraphs and its attributes, and how to create hyperlinks and what are the attributes of hyperlinks. Okay, what we discuss on today? Today we are mainly focused on these three topics like HTML headings and its attributes, paragraphs and its attributes, how to create hyperlinks and its attributes. Okay, so I'm directly going to the coding. Okay, I'm opening a Visual Studio Code. Okay, here I am creating a new file and first save this file. Okay, create a new folder. Today date is 19/11/25. In the particular folder, I am storing this file. Okay, headings.html. What is the extension of HTML files? .html. Okay, .html is the extension of the all the HTML files. Okay. Okay, next I will write the basic structure of HTML. Doctor HTML, and next one head section. In the head section, I am writing a title. In that section, I am writing a title. What is the title? Headings, 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 paragraphs, attributes. Okay, this is the heading of this particular web page. Okay, and next one body. Okay, next one body. Okay, in the body section, I am writing heading text. Okay, for the headings creation, suppose what do you mean by headings? Okay, here I am opening Amazon website. Okay, so this one is the heading of this particular product. This is the heading of this particular product, and this is the heading of this particular product. Okay, today we are discussing this how to create this particular headings. Today we are discuss how to create this particular headings. Okay, for the HTML for the headings creation in the HTML we have H1 to H6 tags. What are the tags are available on HTML? H1 to H6. Okay, first tag is the H1. Okay, here we are we are what we write in the left angle bracket and right angle bracket. This is the headings tag name. This is the tag name. Here H1 is the tag name. Okay, so this is the first starting tag, and next also I am write the ending tag. Okay, we can write anything in between the tag that is called as an element. We can write anything in between the tags, starting tag and ending tag. We can write anything in between the starting tag and ending tag. It is called as an element. Okay, here heading 1. Okay, heading 1. Okay, and next one H2. Okay, heading 2. Okay, heading 2. And next one H3. H3 heading 3. Okay, and next one H4 heading 4. Okay, and next one H5 heading 5. Okay, and next one and last one is the H6 heading 6. Okay, next I will compile this file, go to particular folder. Okay, what is the folder? Desktop. Folder name is full stack development. In the full stack development, today date. Okay, and next double click on particular file. Just a double click on particular file. Okay, so this is the heading 1 and this is the heading 2 and heading 3 to heading 6. Okay, what are the default font size of these headings? In the headings, we are at a default font style is the bold. default font style is bold. And what is the exact font size of these headings? Okay, what is the exact font size of these headings? For the H1, default font size is 32 pixel. Okay, 32 pixel. For the H1, default font size is 32 pixel. Okay, and next one, for the H2, default font size is 24 pixel. For the H3, default font size is 18 pixel. Okay, and next one, H4. For the H4, default font size is 16 pixel. Okay, and next one, H5, default font size is 13 pixel. Okay, and last one, H6, default font size is 10 pixel. Okay, for the headings creation, default font style is, okay, here I am writing a P tag, paragraph tag. Okay, for the headings, default default font style is bold. Okay, default font style is bold. Okay, and default font sizes are 32 pixel, 24 pixel, 18. By this file, just refresh it. Okay, for the headings, heading 1, H1 tag. H1 tag default font size is 32 pixel. Okay, and next one, heading 2, default font size is 24. Heading 3, 18. Heading 4, 16. Heading 5, 13. And 10. These are the default font sizes. And default font style is bold. Default font style is bold. And these are the default font sizes. Okay, and next one, we are discussing about the what are the default attributes of H1 to H6. For the headings creation, what are the default attributes are global attributes. Default attributes are called as global attributes. Default we can call both. Okay, either default attributes or global attributes. What are the default attributes for headings? Headings, all the H1 to H6. Okay, default attributes are class and next one ID. Okay, and next one style. Okay, and next one title. Okay, and next one title. These are the default. These are the default attributes of headings. We can write these headings of all the HTML tags. All the HTML tags are all the heading tags. All the heading tags also. Style equal to, okay, style class ID and a title of this particular heading. Okay, no need to write the title, no need to compulsory write the title. If you are write the if we want to write the title, we can use the title attribute. Okay, otherwise no use of title attribute. Okay, what do you mean by class? What do you mean by ID? What is the use of style base? What is the class? Okay, we are discussing about this global attributes or default attributes. First one is the class, and second one ID, and third one style. These three are mainly important. 99% we are use these three attributes for the headings. 99% we are use these three attributes for the headings. Okay, what do you mean by class? Okay, class is an attribute. Class is an attribute. It is used to group multiple HTML elements. Okay, class is an attribute. Class, ID, style are attributes. Class attribute can be used to group multiple HTML elements. Okay, what do you mean by multiple HTML elements? Same class name will be consist the multiple HTML elements. Same class name will be consist the multiple HTML elements. Okay, that's why we can group multiple HTML elements. Okay, and next point is the class can be used on multiple class name. Class name can be used on multiple elements. Same class name can be used multiple HTML elements. Same class name we can use same class name for the multiple HTML elements. Okay, and next one. What is the use of same class name can be used on multiple HTML elements? We can apply similar. We can apply same styles to the all the HTML elements. Okay, we can apply same styles to the all the HTML elements. Okay, so and next one ID. Okay, what is the use of ID? ID is a unique identifier for a single element. ID is a single identifier. Okay, ID is an unique identifier, single identifier or unique identifier for a single element. We can find the single element, we can use the ID. Okay, we can find the element, we can use the ID. Okay, ID must be unique. ID name must be unique. Okay, ID name must be unique. Only one element should have that ID. ID name is must be unique. Only one element can have. Okay, only one element can have that particular ID name. Use for ID can be used to apply different styles of particular element. IDs can be used to apply different styles for particular element. Okay, and last one, title. Title can be used to apply different styles of that particular element. Okay, style attribute can be used to apply apply number of styles. Style attribute can be used to, we can apply multiple styles on that particular element. Okay, so so what are the attributes are title, language, direction. These are the pre-default attributes of default attributes of headings. Default attributes are headings. What are the default attributes of headings? Class, ID, style, title. Okay, and next one, paragraph. Okay, so paragraph. P is the P means paragraph tag. Okay, P means paragraph tag. Okay, this is the starting tag, and this one is the ending tag. Ending tag. Okay, we can write anything in between the starting tag and ending tag. That is called as an element. Okay, we can write anything in between the. We can write anything in between the starting tag and ending tag. That is called as an element. Okay. Hi. Hello. Welcome to SHS Tech Solutions. Okay, SHS Tech Solutions. Okay, once combine this file. Hi, hello, welcome to SHS Tech Solutions. Okay, so next, what are the default attributes of paragraph tags? What are the default attributes for attribute tags? Default attributes are class, ID. Default attributes are global attributes. Okay, and next one, style. Okay, class, ID, style, and next one, language, and next one, title. These are the uh, these are the global attributes of paragraph tag. Okay, already we discussed on class, ID, style, and next one, language. What is the use of language attribute? We can define which type of language. Okay, here we are use the English. Okay, so here we are mention the language equal to EN. Okay, EN means English. Next one, title. Title of this particular paragraph tag. SHS Tech Solutions. SHS Tech Solutions. Okay, we can hover on this particular paragraph tag. This title will be displayed on it. Okay, here I am over this particular paragraph tag. Title will be displayed. Okay, SHS Tech Solutions is the title. Okay, so these are the default attributes of headings and the paragraph tags. These are the default attributes of default or global attributes of headings and paragraphs. Okay, and next one, how to create the hyperlinks. I will discuss this topic. This topic is very large. Okay, so that's why I am discuss this topic on next class. Okay, this topic will be discussed on next class. Okay, before going to once again, I will repeat the class ID and style. Okay, what is the use of class? What is the use of class? Class is an attribute. First of all, class is an attribute. It is used to group. Class can be used to group multiple HTML elements. Class can be used to group multiple HTML elements. Okay, so multiple HTML elements ని మనం group చేయడానికి we are use the class attribute. class name, class can be used to group multiple elements, and class name, same class name can be applied on different attributes. Same class can be right for different HTML elements. Same class name. Okay, same class name ni మనం multiple HTML elements కి రాయొచ్చు. Okay, and next one. This class attribute can be used to apply different styles for this particular HTML element. Okay, and next one, attribute ID attribute. Okay, ID attribute is an unique identifier for a single element. For the single element, it is an unique identifier. Unique identifier. We can know the number. We can find the particular tag. We are use the ID. Okay, we can find the particular tag. We can use the ID. ID can be used to find the particular tag. Okay, ID can be used to find the particular tags. Okay, okay, IDs are they must be unique. IDs are must be unique. ID names are must be unique. So that's why we are finding very easily. Okay, I hope you all are understand what are the default or global attributes of headings and paragraphs. Okay, if you have any doubts or comments, please below the comment section. Okay, thank you.